Hi, I'm the Miserable Gamer and welcome back to ABZU. Now I really thought the last episode was going to be the last one with the with all those mines and things like that. But no, it seems we carried on and we are now in another level. So, let's jump in the water and see where this takes us. Whoa, we're going fast. Very fast. Aim for the shoals again, is it? Yes, it's an aim for the shoals. Dolphins! And we're out. Oh no, no we're not, we're still going, still going. Oh, I've got every one of them so far. See, we're swimming so fast for all of this. How do we know we're not missing something important? Oh, this is very reminiscent. Oh, where are we going? Oh, God, look at that. It's very pretty. Look at the number of fish in there. That is incredible. Right, anyway. Where are these chains? I think we've got to get out of this water. Oh no, no, we've got to turn these chains here. Fart. There's the other one, it's over there. That's it, open. We done it. We done it. It's another vortex, I think. That could very well be the last, because I think we've done that one, we've done that one. Yeah, we've done all the 4 points. So this is the middle one now. Sharky! Yay! Fergal's back! Hey Fergal! How you doing? Are you now spirit shark, are you? You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy as you are. Oh, my skin's... Oh, am I now a spirit? No, I've just grown my skin back. Thanks, Fergal. I feel like we're being born. It's like Look Who's Talking intro. Oh, we're going really bloody fast. Hey, FEARGAL, you're swimming with me. Such a good boy. Uh-oh. Oh, I think we're meant to hit those. We're releasing something. It's the tree. The tree from all those... Yep, go that way, it's telling me. Oh, so fast. So fast I can hardly control it. I still don't know what the fuck is going on, to be honest. Oh, released another one for what it's worth. Yeah, another tree. I'm guessing we've got to do this 4 times because there was octopus, there's the orcas. Oh, missed it. Backflipped into it. Sweet. Jelly dudes. Right, I think this is the last one now. Yeah, missed it. It's so hard to aim when it's sort of like you're not seeing through the eyes or something. Oh, I've got a... Oh, look at the fish jumping out of the water. That's so cool. I've got to jump for this, haven't I? I'll go all the way down. See, I can't aim. How the hell am I meant to do? Oh, there we go. Got it. Again, I thought I was meant to jump out, but I couldn't do it, and I just sort of jumped around on the spot. Right. Right, I think that's it now. I think that's it. Hey, it's the whales. See, now I do the jump. Well, I couldn't do it a second time. Oh, I can't see myself. There's bloody fish everywhere. See if I can do another jump. Yay! Oh, I did a backflip. So cool. Don't eat me, Mr. Whale. Don't land on me. Oh, I'm getting the hang of this now. Swimming like a true pro. Oh, the fishes are following me. Right, now where are we going? Oh, not more of these. Ah, they don't bother me anymore. No trouble anymore. So what was the thing that what is all this technology? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Really don't get it. Got a feeling that's the end. Oh no, not yet. No, it is the end. Hey, FEARGAL's real again. Anyway, I don't know what to take from that. Oh, there's another shell there. Can I collect that? For what it's worth at this point. Yeah. I've no idea who I was, where I was, what the technology stuff was, and what I was trying to achieve. Even at the end, I still have no idea. But it's pretty. It's very, very pretty. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Please, please hit the like button if you did. Let me know that you did enjoy it. And hit the subscribe button. And enable the notifications with the little bell icon to make sure you get informed of when I release new videos. And leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of the game. And if you have any idea of what this is meant to be about, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. I'll leave you with the credits for now, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye. Okay, before I end this, I've just found an explanation, so I'm going to read this out to you. ABZU has a lot to tell players throughout its duration, but even though the game only clocks in around 90 minutes long, the ambiguity of its narrative means it's difficult to unpack. Developed by the 2012 indie classic Journey art director Matt Nava as part of his new studio Giant Squid, players of the game won't be surprised to hear there's a deeper meaning behind this other than peaceful exploration of the ocean's depths, and one of which is very likely you'll have trouble piecing together. Following the popularity of So this is from the website Grave Online. This is just their website page that I'm reading out. So an eco-friendly message. Through the first two chapters at ABZU, I spent frolicking with its colourful marine life and chasing around the elusive great white shark who was leading your adventure. By the third chapter, it becomes clear that all is not well under the sea thanks to the introduction of explosive mechanical tetrahedrons, which are serving to devastate the ocean by way of harvesting the blue energy that is the source of the life within it. Much like Journey, ABZU's stories mostly relay through murals that line the walls of various locations the diver ventures into, with these hieroglyphic-esque paintings outlining her involvement with the evil tetrahedrons. According to these murals, the diver is a special being who is somehow affiliated with the giant pyramid that is depicted as being able to harvest the blue energy that is found in ABZU's water. In the opening scene of the game, the diver is unconscious and floating in the water, with her now years departed from the reign of the ancient civilization depicted in the mural. As the story progresses, it becomes clear that the diver is seeking to restore order in the ocean, returning the blue energy to its rightful home and destroying the remnants of the technology that has paved the way for such great amounts of devastation. As the final credits roll, the diver has successfully destroyed the ship and its explosives, restoring order once again. But why was the diver trying to harvest the blue energy in the first place? What was the purpose of the tetrahedrons? And what was the significance of the shark? So who is the diver? Along with swimming through open expanses of the ocean, during the course of ABZU, the diver will also encounter ancient ruins that point to a lost civilization, with the aforementioned murals lining the walls pointing towards the player's character's position within the game's world. In one temple, the diver depicted as being able to harness the invaluable blue energy from within, which is validated by her ability to actively restore life to the ocean when interacting with the worlds located in ABZU's overworld. The blue energy being able to regenerate life inevitably meant that it was perceived as incredibly valuable by the denizens of the lost civilization, who are shown in the murals to be collecting it in jugs, taking enough for their own benefit, but also shown returning it to the ocean too, as to not upset the balance. But then the primitive nature of this gathering exercise was interrupted by the introduction of the diver, who is shown in the murals as arriving alongside a giant floating pyramid, surrounded by the explosive tetrahedrons found littering the ocean floor. In these paintings, the pyramid is depicted as a giant harvester of sorts, able to collect the blue energy much more efficiently than the jugs utilised by the ancient civilization. However, the diver is shown as the being that brings balance to this arrangement, with her possessing an innate ability to control the blue energy from within herself, ensuring that the ocean doesn't suffer from too much blue energy being taken away from it. Unfortunately, it seems that the diver has been MIA for quite some time prior to the events of the game, with her lack of participation in the harvesting of the blue energy leading to the pyramid harvester taking away too much blue energy from the ocean, culminating in a great imbalance that has a devastating impact on the underwater world. So where did the diver come from? Although ABZU keeps its plot deliberately vague, one major element isn't really outlined at all is the origin of the diver. In the murals, she's shown as pretty much just turning up one day, and the ancient civilization isn't exactly capable of crafting that kind of incredible technology that can be found in the giant pyramid in the game's 5th chapter. There's also the issue of the revelation that the diver is in fact an android, created by whoever was responsible for the pyramid in order to serve as a vessel for the ocean's blue energy. It could be argued that the ancient civilization created the diver and the pyramid in some sort of mad spurt of creative genius, but considering how primitive the rest of their equipment is, it would be quite a stretch to suggest that they not only created a giant futuristic energy harvester, but they are also responsible for creating artificial intelligence too. The only possible conclusion that can be made then is that something from another world sent the diver and the pyramid in order to harness the blue energy, though again the purpose of this exercise remains unclear. At various points throughout the game, the player can breach the water and see various similar pyramids floating in the sky. I didn't see that. Which is a major hint that along with their intended purpose as harvesters of the blue energy, these giant machines are also spacecraft of some kind that are capable of flight. That would explain how the diver reached the ocean, though it doesn't explain exactly why she's there if the blue energy wasn't being transferred to an alien race, but was instead still being utilised by the ancient civilization. Given how ambiguous the game is in conveying the origin of the diver to the player, there aren't many clues that help to explain this major loose end in its story, leaving a big question mark hanging over it. However, I do have one theory that may have some substance. Are the divers creators a metaphor for humanity? The creators of the diver and the pyramid harvester clearly take a hands-off approach to their work, given that they unleash this major technology onto another world only for it to crash and burn, then failing to intervene as it causes chaos and leads to a major loss of life. As outlined above, ABZU has a very clear eco message that conveys the importance of maintaining balance in the ocean, with the mining of the blue energy acting as a metaphor for the resources humans mine in reality. However, rather than insisting that such accidents are inherently bad, ABZU instead suggests that taking away from the ocean is okay if you give it back too. Unfortunately, the diver's extended bout of unconsciousness means that nothing was being given back while the pyramid was taken away, leading to the downfall of an entire civilization, and ABZU's ocean life heading down a similarly tragic path. This draws parallels with real-life scenarios such as the BP oil spill, in which those responsible for dealing with its extensive ramifications for the incidents surrounding Ocean's life were accused of not doing enough to prevent it from happening, failing to act appropriately after causing such a massive amount of devastation. I'm not suggesting that ABZU is a direct metaphor for this awful event, but rather than the game serves as a telling reminder of what can happen when a man chooses only to take, while refusing to give back in return. The diver's push to rejuvenate the ocean and return it to its original state is a redemption tale, then allowing the diver to right the wrongs of her creators. So what about the shark? FEARGAL. The only other character in ABZU is the aforementioned great white shark, which you follow around throughout your journey, and for the first couple of chapters are led to believe that it's the game's antagonist, given how willfully it destroys one of your little drone buddies in the early stages of the game. However, as the game begins steamrolling to its conclusion, it becomes clear that it's actually trying to help you, or at least possesses the same goal as you, with it finally throwing itself into the core of a giant pyramid in a futile attempt to destroy the harvester that ultimately results in killing itself. Judging from the murals, the shark is an idolised creature that was viewed as a god of sorts, with the game's plot adopting this stance too. Though you'll meet many wonderful underwater creatures throughout your time playing the game, the shark possesses an otherworldly level of intelligence which suggests that it's a bit more screwed on than the sharks we have on our planet. That's not to say the great whites aren't intelligent creatures, but we're talking deep blue sea levels of knowledge here, only without the ability to swim backwards. The shark remains another big question mark in the game, with it eventually being revitalised in spirit form in order to help the player finally destroy the pyramids and bring back life to the darkest corners of the ocean. It's not made clear whether or not the shark's involvement in this is some part of an illusion or whether it is actually helping the player in ghost form, but by the end credits it's back to happily swimming about the sea alongside the diver, suggesting that it's somehow being reborn, as we see here. Regardless of whether or not the shark is an actual god or just a really clever fish, it does represent everything the wisdom of the ocean. I should point out here that ABZU is an ancient word that means ocean of wisdom. There we go, that's why it's called ABZU. While also playing to our natural fears of concerning the underwater predator. The moment when it snatches our drone buddy from out the sea with its razor-sharp teeth in front of us is a big jump scare, serving as one of the very few times ABZU strays from its otherwise peaceful tone. However, as we progress in the game, we learn the drones were actively working against the diver's goal to restore balance in the ocean, meaning that the shark was actually guiding her towards doing good. What a nice shark. Good FEARGAL. In conclusion, by the time ABZU reaches its climax, with the diver and ghost shark finally blowing up the pyramid and the myriad of explosive tetrahedrons, we know, or at least we think we know, the following. An ancient civilization was utilising the blue energy found in the ocean, which has the power to create life. One day, a giant pyramid with the ability to harvest the blue energy in greater quantities appears alongside the diver, who can store the energy inside her body. At some point, the diver becomes unconscious for a great many years, potentially thousands even, during which time the civilization is wiped out and the pyramid has been gathering the blue energy unimpeded, destroying the ocean life surrounding it. The diver journeys towards the pyramid in order to stop, guided by the Great White. After encountering the pyramid, the Great White sacrifices itself to save the ocean, but fails to do so. The player summons the spirit of the shark before destroying the pyramid and bringing back life to the ocean. Unfortunately, the ambiguity of ABZU's plot means there are a number of pieces of the puzzle seemingly deliberately missing, even after extensive digging around in the game in order to uncover its secrets. For one, the reasoning behind the collapse of the game's world civilization is unknown. While as previously mentioned, it isn't outlined exactly who or what created the diver and the pyramid. However, even with those omissions, hopefully this theory has made the game's vague story easier to understand and has shed some light on the thoroughly ambiguous narrative. So that's from the website Crave Online, which I will link in the description, as I've just totally plagiarised their website. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.